Joining us now here in the Knesset is Rabbi Dov Lippman, former Knesset member. Shalom.
Shalom, good to be with you.
So today a new president is coming into power, and he's coming from the role of the head of the Jewish Agency. Do you think that he'll be coming in with that, as you also talk about your new organization, but what are your hopes for this new president?
There's no doubt that incoming President Herzog brings a deep understanding both of the diaspora Jewry and also Olim to this role. I just met recently with the leadership, the lay leadership of the Jewish Agency, and they talked about how he really learned it, how he understood it, and he's made real changes in the Jewish Agency. I've felt it as someone who works with New Olim and works with diaspora Jewry. So now he's coming to the role as President of Israel, but also with a real understanding and sensitivity to both diaspora Jewry and the needs of New Olim. I personally am extremely excited and anticipating really positive changes.
Because the president in Israel is mainly a role that is ceremonial, there's much potential what he could do in that field.
Absolutely, and certainly to be able to work with his staff when there are issues that come up. And he's also in a position where he can lean on decision makers to help changes. You know, I'm working with Yad L'Olim and trying to work on legislative changes to help New Olim and to smooth things out with diaspora Jewry. To have a president in Israel who's a partner in that process, it has tremendous potential for us.
Now tell us about the organization, really, Yad L'Olim.
Yeah, Yad L'Olim was established just a few weeks ago. It's actually an outgrowth of a year and a half. I have no other word to use but craziness with the entry rules for people from around the world to come into Israel because of Corona. I was reaching a point where I was getting hundreds of requests a day for help, working with the ministries, working with the Chavri Knesset, trying to help people to get in. And along the way, we discovered there are many other needs that people have as well. They need help with navigating all the bureaucracy in Israel, and even more importantly, and that's why I'm here in the Knesset a few days a week, trying to work on legislative changes to help Olim to make the process of settling in Israel much easier and to open the doors for many more Olim to come. So it's at Yad L'Olim.
So they have the right to return, but you want to make it easy and an open door to return.
Easier, and then once they're here, to make it more smooth, and that also will inspire many more to come.
Now, last but not least, I noticed that on your Facebook page, you've been trying to explain to audience worldwide the craziness that's going on here. Was that working?
It's amazing how many people tell me they wake up in the morning and they go to my page to understand what is happening, the puzzle. And once I understood that people were turning to it for information, I realized that there is a responsibility as someone who served in the Knesset, within the system, to try to make it more understandable. And one of the things I always emphasize is that despite all the craziness in this building, we have a democracy, a dysfunctional but functional democracy in the Middle East. And when it's all said and done, that is something that we can all be very proud about.
Okay, former Knesset member Rabbi Dov Lippman, thank you very much.
Thank you.